Okay, well, excuse me. Why is nobody talking about this?
Through my Mimosas with Melody event, I had a female physician who was present. She shared how 1 in 4 women suffer from heart disease. And you look at how heartbreak contributes to that, because most women, we experience some type of heartbreak, right?
I had no idea that heartbreak contributes to heart disease. No, 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 no. Shout out to Melody for giving us this tidbit. And I appreciate Melody sharing and being transparent in the way that she did. Everyone was able to witness not only her heartbreak, but watch her through her divorce. And I just appreciate that she's just putting us on awareness because Martell and his big old head is not worth this. And neither is the knucklehead that you could be crying about or going through a heartbreak over. Now, when it comes down to my health, you got to prioritize yourself. So, hearing this really helped me realize like what goes in on the inside does impact what happens on the outside. How really we are spiritual beings first. Because you can't really go to the pharmacy and get a pill to heal your heartbreak. A lot of that stuff is internal work, mental work, things that you are feeding yourself with. So now I see why important affirmations are and telling yourself everything is going to be okay. Or like how the Bible says, let the weak say, I'm strong. Even when you do not feel it, you have to tell yourself what you're going to do, what you're going to be, how you're going to live your life. And I feel like one thing that's one way to get over heartbreak is always looking towards the future of what's next. You know, like people say, make a list of what you want in a partner and understanding that as you're writing that this person exists. It's almost like you're custom making him. Like as you're seeing it is coming to pass. Like imagine your words are giving life or whatever. Like as you speak, it's just forming. And once you know that, like, it's almost like an order. You put your Amazon request and you see what you want, and then you give them the information, and then you know your package is coming. So be in expectation of your package. Be happy. Do the things that you would do as if you know your package. Make room for love. Make room for this new person. Go ahead and do what you got to do because now you in expectation, you know what's going to work out for you. And even if your choice is not to get into a new relationship, create a new future of how you want to live, what you want to see, the vacations you want to go on. Just having things to look forward to and understanding that this situation, this heartbreak was just one moment in time. It will not always feel this way. Even if you had to tell yourself, it's not always going to feel this way. As you speak to yourself, you're prophesying to your future. You're telling your future, you're telling yourself what it's about to be. You have that power. Nobody else can determine that for you. It don't matter what anybody say or what anybody think. If it's not positive or if it doesn't feel good to you, you reject that. Even if it's you telling you the negative stuff. Sometimes we have to continue to fight with ourselves, telling us the real story, the true story, the good stories. You know how the Bible say, whatsoever things are good, lovely, and of a good report, think on these things. See, the Bible already knew we was gonna go through some stuff. Life was gonna happen to us, but nevertheless, count it all joy. Think good things. Think always see like, okay, I know this is about to happen. I know this is happening to me, but you know what? It's gonna happen for me. I'm crying now, but I'll be smiling later on the beach with my new man, drinking pina coladas, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do. You know, if you feel like I'm gonna build this business, start this brand, write this book, and my ex gonna be mad, but I'll be happy with my new man. Do what you gotta do, cause once I heard that heartbreak can have you feeling a type of way, and is related to heart disease, no man, I'm gonna be healthy, okay? And if I gotta think happy thoughts so I can internally feel good about the situation and not worry myself into a depression, then that's what I'm going to do because no person is worth that, okay? And a lot of times too, I think we experience heartbreak because we do put too much emphasis on um, that dream or that goal or and not to say that you shouldn't, but I do feel like everything within reason, even love and dating, because we are dealing with human beings and humans are flawed, and we all had the potential to let people down, like even ourselves. So as long as you don't put that much stock into a person, I really do believe that you won't experience heartbreak. Because think about it like this: think about the people that you kind of liked and the person you really liked. It ain't nothing, they probably was no different, just the type of stories that you told yourself about that person or the validation you feel like having that person means to you. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, it may hit different if you talking to Flavor Flav versus what's his name? Michael B. Jordan. You see what I'm saying? Like you probably could play Flavor Flav to the side and be hype about Michael B. Jordan, but it's only because of what society has like said. But they still men at the end of the day. They both still men, and it's all about what you're telling yourself about like these men, these stories you said, or whatever in your mind. So that's what's giving one more stock over the other. And I feel like it's the same thing in relationships. Like sometimes we tell ourselves, like, oh, this is the end. I finally found love. No, you always had love. God is love. You always had that. Like now you just have another person that's going to be reflecting back that love that you already give to yourself. You know what? That way, if they leave or if they stay or they go, it's I'm not gonna say it's nothing, but you can handle it. You know, so a lot of times too that made me think about the scripture how God won't put more on us than we can bear. So sometimes right now you may not be able to bear a relationship because you may put that relationship so much on the idol that if God do decide to take it away from you, we don't know. You see, this heartbreak stuff is real. So we got to be able to know that whether somebody is here and when it comes into a relationship, romantic relationship, I'm talking about whether they here or they not, you gonna be okay regardless. But I don't want nobody to get no heart disease, so that's why I had to do this video real quick. But let me know what y'all think about this clip that Melody said. And I just noticed how she probably was able. So after you tell yourself good things, go and do your hobbies. You know, after she left Martell, I noticed that that's when she started doing her singing career. She had her production line. She started acting. And I really feel like that probably helped her get over the heartbreak too, because you're pouring in yourself. You're being creative. You're doing the things that you like and enjoy outside of this relationship. You know, because we're full people. Your role is not just this one thing because then it can just that's where your identity could turn into. But no, you have other hobbies and other things you do that you're really good at. And you need to feel that way, just in case like the relationship ends and you wouldn't have put your whole identity on that one thing that you do. So that's just my 2 cents. But let me know what y'all think about what Melody had to say, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.
Met Synquette, man,